What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hillary, and I'm decided here at, what time is it? 9:15 at night that I'm going to start a reading vlog. I am going to be rereading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, like you saw at the beginning of this video. I'm so excited to reread this because I recently got her second book, It Starts With Us, which is over there on my bookshelf, and I'll show you guys that one later. And so I want to reread this and read that one, and I decided to take you guys along with me on this reading journey because with me rereading this, I'm hoping to pick up on things that I didn't the first time. And I'm just excited to read Atlas's story and, I think her name's Lily? Yeah. And Lily's story together and see what happens. I've heard some mixed things on the second book, but I'm excited to see what I think about it. So I'm doing some reading sprints right now. Well, I should say watching some. And yeah, I'm just excited to take you guys for the ride. Good morning, you guys. So last night I got to chapter 2 and It Ends With Us. I was just really tired and I wanted to start the book, but I didn't get far into it. But I'm hoping to read more today. I have some things to do. I want to read. I have laundry I need to do. And then my daughter just had her birthday yesterday and she's like me, she loves reading. So I ended up getting her this bookshelf. It's just one from Walmart. It was cheap. She's only 14, so I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a bookshelf, and I just want to see how she takes care of it and stuff. So my plans are to put that together, do laundry, clean up my house, and then read It Ends With Us and all that. But right now I am watching Destiny Sidwell on YouTube. She is an awesome booktuber. I think she's funny and stuff, and I enjoy her videos. I will link her channel down below for you guys. But yeah, those are my plans for today. But before I get too far, I know I didn't really tell you much about the book. It Ends With Us is about Lily, who you're getting her past and her present in this book. And so when you first start it, she is on a rooftop. Her dad just died. And all of a sudden this guy shows up, and his name is Ryle, and they start up a conversation. And when you go back in time to her past, you're seeing what her life was like growing up. And she mentions this guy named Atlas, who was a homeless kid and all that. So you're going back and getting her past story of that and what her life was with her parents and what she went through as a kid. Well, then in present time, you're seeing how her relationships develop and what she goes through. And I think, besides Verity, this is one of my favorite books by Colleen Hoover. And like I said last night, I'm excited to read the second one because I think you get more Atlas in that story. And so, yeah, that's about all I can really talk about with the book, because I don't want to give too much away. And I'll try and keep this vlog spoiler free for you guys, just in case nobody's read this book. And definitely a lot of people haven't read the newest book yet. But I am just excited to get through the first one and get to the second one, just to find out, because I love Atlas from the first book. He has just a place in my heart, and he's a sweet guy, and I can't wait to see what he goes through in that book. But yeah, those are my plans for today. So laundry, put bookshelf together, and read. So I'm going to take you guys along with me when I put the bookshelf together and just see how my day goes. Alright? And I will update you guys later on my book. So I have half of the bookshelf put together. I have half of it to do still, obviously. I think I'm gonna go eat and then get my kids fed and then come back and finish the other half of this bookshelf. Alright, so now that all that bookshelf stuff is done, I am wore out. I am probably going to chill out the rest of the night and read some of It Ends With Us. I do want to say though, my favorite parts in this book are her letters that she wrote when she was younger to Ellen DeGeneres. I just think it's so cool to like, for her to go back and look on that from when she was younger to now, and to see what her life was like, and just to like reminisce about Atlas and everything. So yeah, that's about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night, and update you guys tomorrow on how far I get into the book. I know tomorrow morning we have my son's basketball game, and then I don't know what else we're gonna do, so we'll see. I will see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so it's been a couple days since I've updated you. I have just been busy. We went trick-or-treating yesterday, and Saturday I was getting the house together because my parents were coming up for trick-or-treating, but I did get some reading done. I am, as you saw, on chapter 29 and have about 60 pages left in the book. And as I'm rereading this, I am realizing that there were early signs that, if you know this book, that Ryle was the way he is. And that's the part that gets me, because the first time you read it, you kind of just miss those little things, but rereading it and knowing what happens, you really pick up on that. And just the part when she's with Atlas and he tells her after everything went down with Ryle that if she ever found herself wanting to fall in love again, then give him a chance for her to fall in love with him, because he basically is in love with her. He always has been. And that's why I love Atlas in this book. I think this is one of Colleen Hoover's best writings that she's done, besides Verity. Verity is like my top tier for her, and this is like right underneath it, even though I haven't read all her books. But just rereading it, I'm falling in love with this book all over again, and just picking up on more stuff. And I'm hoping to sit here for a little while and read and finish this, and then later start the book It Starts With Us. And because I am so excited to get to that one. I know I keep saying that, but I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for it. But yeah, and right now I am doing reading sprints with Lexi in them, because it's the last day for the Hallow weekend read along, which I haven't really done much for it, but I like doing the reading sprints with them, which is fine. And go from there. And when I finish with this book, I will give you guys an update on what I decided to give it a second time around out of 5 stars. And yeah, and then start with the next book. But that is it for at this part. I'm gonna read, like I said, probably do some laundry, and yeah, so I will see you guys after a while. Okay, so I have officially finished reading It Ends With Us. And it gave me all the feels again, like the first time I read it, as I said before. And just the last line of this book with the whole you can stop swimming now is just chef's kiss. I love that last line of that ending. Rating wise, I give it 5 stars again. This is my opinion, you have yours. You might absolutely not like this book, and that's okay. But for me, I love it. I could reread this book all the time. It makes me fall in love, then get so angry at that person, but then fall in love with another character. I love that aspect of it where it's kind of like a love triangle in a way, but it's not. And the fact you get her childhood with it is amazing. And this is kind of what I looked at it is Colleen Hoover wrote this kind of like on what she grew up with her mom and all that. So it kind of hits you in the heart a little bit reading it, because just knowing people go through this kind of stuff just breaks my heart. And yeah. But I am ready to read the second book. I am going to start that here in a little bit. I'm going to go make a coffee and film me starting to read that book and see what I think. I'm hoping deep down that it makes me cry, because I love books that really hit you hard. And I just hope I'm not disappointed in it, because I have seen some mixed reviews on the book. And I have such high hopes for it, I don't want to be let down. That's my worst fear. But I guess all I can do is read it and see what I think and go from there. So let's go to the next clip of me making a coffee. What is up, guys? So it is the next day, and I know I said I was going to film me reading some of the book, but I just got busy. I sat down and just started reading, and I actually made it really far in this book last night. I got to chapter 17, which is on page 152, and I'm loving this book. I love that you get Atlas's point of view with it, so you switch between his point of view and Lily's and all that, and just what he's going through now. And I love at the beginning when Lily doesn't know what to do because of her relationship with Ryle, with him being the father of her child and her wanting to date Atlas. She leaves her store and drives and goes and writes a letter to Ellen, like in the first book. And I loved reading that part because it was such a big part, and it ends with us. And then finally she lets Atlas read her journals from years ago, and just seeing his reaction to that is amazing. I'm not liking Ryle. I am liking the fact that you're seeing two people who are going through, like, are divorced and learning to co-parent while one person is trying to decide when to tell them that she's ready to date other people and who she's dating, and just trying to make everyone happy in this situation, which in theory you're not, but I get where she's coming from and seeing that. But yeah, I am hoping to binge read the rest of this today and get it done, because I need to start my books for Thankful-a-thon, and I'm so excited for that, and I'm hoping to vlog some of that, probably not all of it, but do that. So, and I need to edit an unhaul video and then get this one edited and uploaded. So yeah, I'm gonna make my kids lunch, and then I'm probably just gonna sit around and read for the rest of the day just so I can get this book done. This book, I have 100 pages left in this book, and I want shit to get real in it. Because what Ryle just did to Lily, because he found out she's dating Atlas, is not okay. Like, I just want to see Atlas do something or whatnot, but I don't know what's going to happen. I want to put a prediction in, but I don't know if I want to say it out loud because I don't want to sound dumb. But here it is. I think something's going to happen to Ryle where basically he's going to get in an accident or something, because he's going to be so mad at Lily at one point and drive off and die. Or she's going to finally not put up with the stuff that he's doing to her and finally takes sole custody of her daughter, and then her and Atlas get married and he becomes basically her dad and all this. But then you throw in the part where, I don't want to like put spoilers in here, you know who shows up into Atlas's life, and I don't know how that's going to turn out. So it's a lot of twists and turns that I'm hoping in the next 100 pages it all gets summed up really well, because if not, I'm going to be so disappointed in this book, because you can't just leave things unknown, especially if you're not going to write a third book to this. So I'm going to keep reading on and hopefully finish this book today, so then I can wrap up this vlog and just be done and see if I'm happy with it or not. But so far, I think it's going to be a 4-star. Unless something crazy happens at the end to bump it up, or something bad happens that I don't agree with, then it's going to get bumped down. But we'll see, and I will let you guys know that rating at the end of this vlog. So yeah, let's keep on reading. Alright, you guys, so I finished It Starts With Us, and I'm so happy. I'm so glad she wrote this book. I love the funny parts in this book, and like I said earlier, the way they navigate like a divorced couple with a kid and dealing with that and her being in a new relationship and what she goes through. And I love how she puts boundaries between her and Ryle in this book. And so I decided to give this book a 5-star rating just because it was everything I wanted in the whole wrap up of It Ends With Us and all that. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and that subscribe button with that notification bell, and you guys will be the first to know when I upload videos. And let me know if you want more vlogs like this because I enjoy doing them. And as always, keep on reading, people. Bye!